everyone, welcome to Live Interactive English. This is Karen.
Guten Tag, I'm Shane.
Today we're looking at a lesson called Gummy Bears, the chewy candies that charm the world. Day 1. And the vocabulary words are original.
Original.
That isn't a poster. It's the original painting.
Founder.
Founder.
Mrs. Bateman is the founder of the magazine.
Wow. Fairly.
Fairly.
The ticket is fairly expensive, but I'll buy it.
Attraction.
Attraction.
This amusement park has a lot of great attractions.
Employee.
Employee.
All employees may take 1 hour for lunch. We're talking about something extremely delicious today.
Oh, gummy bears.
That's right. The little cute gummy bears that come in different flavors and different colors.
That's right, but we're talking about the original gummy bear. The one from Germany. That's why I said Guten Tag earlier.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So they're originally from Germany.
Yeah, they're actually from Bonn, Germany.
Really?
Yes, that's right. And the person who invented them is called Hans Riegel. Have you ever noticed what the company name is that makes the original gummy bears?
Is it Haribo?
Yeah, Haribo. Hans Riegel from Bonn.
Oh, really?
So Haribo.
So Haribo.
Yeah.
That's why
Is that
it's
really
named.
cool? Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
They really
now.
are the best, aren't they? And he just created them because he wanted to make an amazing treat.
That's right.
But-
and then they've been around for such a long time, ever since, I think, 1920s, I think.
That's right. And he wasn't successful at first because he didn't really have anything really cute, like a little bear.
Okay.
But he went to, where did he go to see?
I think he went to some local fairs and then some other events, festivals, and then he saw some popular attractions like the dancing bears.
Dancing bear. And he thought, hey, that's a good idea. And
Put his candy and the cute dancing bear together. That's how he got gummy bears.
bingo!
All right.
All right, let's learn more
Okay.
about gummy bears.
Enjoy your gummy bears.
Enjoy.
Gummy bears, the chewy candies that charm the world. Fruity, chewy, and cute as a button, gummy bears are a surefire hit with anyone who has a sweet tooth. While many brands of gummy bears exist today, the original gummy bears were invented almost a century ago by the founder of one of the biggest candy companies in the world.
Welcome to Live Interactive English Magazine. Today's lesson is called Gummy Bears, the chewy candies that charmed the world. Day 1. Hi everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. Yes, we're talking about gummy bears. They're little, they're sweet, they're flavorful with all sorts of wonderful fruit flavors, and of course, they look like bears. When you eat a gummy bear, do you bite the head off first?
I haven't had a gummy bear in 25 years.
Really?
So I don't remember how I used
gosh.
to eat gummy bears
Gummy bears
because
are great.
I'm an adult now. I eat food.
You can still enjoy candy as an
Okay,
adult.
I'm sorry.
I'm not eating
I
them
don't
for
mean to
lunch
be a
every day
grouch.
in the bowls.
But you
by
do-
the bowl.
You do bite the heads off the gummy bear when you indulge.
Usually. You know, a quick death.
Poor gummy bears.
But of course,
so
we're not
cute,
talking
so
about
cute.
real bears. We're talking about the candy snack
Tell yourself whatever you want to
that
hear.
was born in Germany, and we're going to find out a lot more about it.
Gummy bears.
Yeah.
Fruity, chewy, and cute as a button. Something you'd never want to kill. Yeah, these fruity, chewy, and cute gummy bears, they're a surefire hit with anyone who has a sweet tooth.
Absolutely. They're very, very popular.
And murderous tendencies.
That can also help a little bit too. While many brands of gummy bears exist today, the original gummy bears were invented almost a century ago by the founder of one of the biggest candy companies in the world. And yes, we have this word original. It can be an adjective. This is the original something, or just as a noun, an original or the original. But in either case, it means the first one. There might have been others after it. It might have been copied. It might have changed over time, but an original or the original is the very first one. Before that, it did not exist. For example, that isn't a poster, It's the original painting.
Anyways, before we take a break here, let's talk about the noun founder. Here we're not talking about finding anything. No, no, no. A founder is a person. A founder is a person who starts something, or who establishes something, or who is behind the creation of something. For example, Mrs. Bateman is the founder of the magazine.
Oh.
She started that magazine. She publishes it herself out of the back of her van. Mrs. Bateman's awesome. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break. But don't go away. We'll be back with more after this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。这2天的课文主角是 Gummy Bears 小熊软糖，大部分的同学们应该都有吃过吧？小熊软糖很可爱又很有嚼劲，那对爱吃甜食的人来说，它绝对是热门之选。虽然现在市面上卖的小熊软糖有很多品牌，可是最早的小熊软糖它是出现在将近100年前，是由世界上最大的其中一间糖果公司创办人所发明的。我们先来看2个单字 ，original。Original， 它当形容词是形容最初的、原先的或是原始的。那这个字也可以当名词，表示原著、原作或者是原版的物品。至于 found 它是当动词，表示建立、创立、创办。那我们单字是 founder 表示创办人、创立者。好，再来补充单字 surefire 表示可能的、肯定的或者是一定会成功的，它是当形容词来用。好，另外文中的 hit 在这边是当名词，它表示非常成功的事物。那我们再顺便补充一下，文中出现2个用语 cute as a button 表示像纽扣一样可爱，那就是比喻小巧可爱的。Have a sweet tooth 有甜牙齿，那就是用来表达一个人爱吃甜食。接回到课文中。
Gummy Bears, the chewy candies that charmed the world. The story begins in 1920 in Germany with Hans Riegel, a candy maker from the small city of Bonn. Tired of his job, Riegel dreamed of starting his own candy company. So, with nothing but a copper kettle and a marble slab, he began making hard candy in his kitchen, and Haribo, so named to abbreviate Hans Riegel Bonn, was born.
During the break, Mike traumatized me. He killed so many innocent gummy bears. I don't know if I'll ever recover.
Well, I didn't kill them because they're made of sugar. They're made of sugar.
Tell that to their gummy parents. Anyways,
I would
we're
if I
on
could find
gummy
them.
bears.
Yes.
And gummy bears aren't real bears.
No.
I'm not traumatized. Anyways,
I'm glad you know that.
The story of the gummy bear. The story begins in 1920 in Germany with Hans Riegel, a candy maker from the small city of Bonn. Tired of his job, Riegel dreamed of starting his own candy company.
Well, okay. Sounds like a lot of people I know, or at least people who are tired of their jobs and dream of a new business. Most people dream of, opening a coffee shop or something like that. He dreamed of opening a candy business, but good for him, so he did it. It says, so with nothing but a copper kettle and a marble slab, he began making hard candy in his kitchen. And Haribo, so named to abbreviate Hans Riegel Bonn, that's the Haribo. So the company Haribo was born. There you go. A man in his kitchen with a dream, a copper kettle, and a marble slab. The kettle, of course, is for boiling the water and the sugar down to make the candy. Then he pours it out on the cold marble slab. It all hardens. He cuts it up, wraps it up. There you go. But wait, notice it was hard candy. Gummy bears are chewy. They're gummy. They're not hard. You couldn't bite the head off that. That would hurt your teeth.
You bite the heads off a lot of things, don't you?
I'm just thinking.
Have you ever bitten the head off a bat or a chicken?
I'm thinking of how to kill a hard candy bear. Anyways, let's take a break. I'll go on with my murderous thoughts, and we'll be back soon.
同学们有跟 Mike 老师一样吗？吃小熊软糖的时候会先咬掉它的头。 Jeff 老师开玩笑说，他看到这么多小熊软糖被 Mike 老师断头，他都精神受创了。老师用到 traumatize 这个动词，它表示使什么什么受到精神创伤。好，课文提到说，1920年在德国波昂这个小城市里面，有一位名叫 Hans Riegel 汉斯黎格的男子。那他厌倦自己的工作，梦想着要创立自己的糖果公司。那他就只用了铜壶，还有一块大理石板，就开始在家里的厨房制作硬糖。他是用自己的名字 Hans 的 H-A、Riegel 的 R-I， 还有地名波昂的 B-O， 把它合在一起，变成它的糖果品牌名称叫 Haribo 哈瑞堡。好，这边一个补充单字是 abbreviate。abbreviate 它是动词，表示缩短或是使什么什么简短。接回到课文中。
Gummy bears, the chewy candies that charmed the world. While the candies sold fairly well, they didn't quite take off like Riegel had hoped. He needed an idea, something with a sense of fun. Riegel often sold his candy at local fairs and festivals, and one of the most popular attractions at these events was the dancing bears. Bingo! Riegel began making little fruit-flavored sweets shaped to resemble those beloved bears. The new candies were a huge success. By the end of the 1930s, Haribo had over 400 employees, producing 10 tons of candy each day.
All right, it turns out, everyone, that the story of the gummy bear actually started with hard candy.
Yeah.
But gummy bears aren't hard. They're
that's
chewy and soft.
That was a little confusing
So what are we
to
missing
me too.
here? Yeah.
Well, we'll have to read on, I guess. It says, while the candies, these original hard candies made by Hans Riegel, while the candies sold fairly well, they didn't quite take off like Riegel had hoped. All right, I guess there were a lot of other people making similar candies, but they were still, kind of popular, or they sold fairly well, as we can see there. Fairly, this adverb basically is kind of like quite. They sold quite well. Not really well, not badly, but just sort of medium okay. All right,
They sold okay, yeah.
It was okay, yeah. It was a fairly good movie. We had
Somewhat.
a fairly nice time at the amusement park. It wasn't the best time ever. It certainly wasn't horrible. It was just kind of okay. For example, the ticket is fairly expensive, but I'll buy it. I can still afford it, but it's a little bit more than I wanted to play.
Somewhat expensive,
Somewhat.
but it won't break the bank. So.
Kinda, sorta.
Kinda, sorta. Anyways, let's get back to Hans Riegel.
Yes, let's find some successful candy.
He needed an idea.
He does.
Something with a sense of fun.
He needs a killer app.
He needs a killer candy app.
Killer candy app or
Anyway.
a killer idea. Yeah.
Killer, huh?
Well,
you with the murderous
back with the
tendencies.
bears,
Anyways, Riegel
Yes.
often sold his candy at local fairs and festivals.
Sure.
And one of the most popular attractions at these events was the dancing bears. And bingo, he's going to make a candy bear.
There you go. I don't think dancing bears, that's a little mean too. But it was an attraction. Remember, this is, 100 or so years ago, so people did have those attractions at different fairs and festivals.
And here we've got the word attraction. It's a noun. In this case, an attraction is a thing or a place or maybe some dancing bears.
Sure.
It's one of these things that brings visitors in. Okay, it brings visitors or tourists maybe in. It draws them or it attracts them. For example, this amusement park has a lot of great attractions. Like if you went to Disney World, there are all sorts of attractions there. You got the castle, and you got the big Epcot Center dome or sphere there.
Magic
These are all
Mountain.
Magic Mountains. These would Space
Cinderella's
Mountain,
Castle.
Cinderella's Castle. These would all be attractions to be found at Disney World.
Yeah, it's something special, unique, and fun or enjoyable in some kind of interesting way.
Like dancing bears.
Like dancing bears, absolutely. So what did he do? Well, Riegel began making little fruit-flavored sweets shaped to resemble those beloved bears. That's what he did. He thought about the bears. I know a lot of towns and areas of Germany, they also have bears on their shields, on the symbol of the town. So that might have been another reason that he thought bears would be popular. You see them a lot in German story. So that's what his idea. I'll make them look like bears. People love the bears. The bears are beloved. We can see there the adjective, to be loved, and they'll be popular. And they were.
They were. The new candies were a huge success.
Ka-ching!
Yes, these new candies sure were successful. The new candies were a huge success. And get this, by the end of the 1930s, Haribo had over 400 employees producing 10 tons of candy each day. Not 10 pounds, 10 tons of candy each and every day.
Really?
It's a lot.
That's a lot of candy.
A lot of gummy bears.
Holy moly, and 400 employees would be hard at work producing all of that candy. What is an employee? Basically, it's a noun. Well, it is a noun, and basically it's a worker. If you have a job, if you work for a company, even if you work for a single person and they're paying you, you're the worker, they're the boss, you're working, you're making money on the job, you're an employee. For example, all employees may take 1 hour for lunch.
Sounds reasonable
enough.
That's what
the workers get for their lunch break.
All right, folks, with that, today's lesson is in the books, but don't go away. We'll have more for you guys next time.
Hans Riegel 放弃原本的工作，创立自己的糖果品牌 Haribo 哈瑞堡。他顺利的转换跑道，成为一位糖果制造商。那虽然糖果卖的还算可以，还 OK， 但是生意不如预期。他需要一个好点子，他想要创造出带有趣味感的东西。Mike 老师开玩笑说 ，He needs a killer app。App 就是 application 的简称，大家常说 APP 应该要念作 app， 那是指应用程式。Killer 是杀手，不过它当形容词可以用来描述很厉害的，所以 a killer app 就表示很厉害的手机应用程式。好，不过当时连手机都没有，课文就提到 Riegel 常常在当地市集跟庆典上面卖他的糖果。那在那些活动当中，最吸引人的就是跳舞的熊。那他灵机一动，就开始制作外形小巧、有水果口味，然后造型像那些跳舞熊的糖果。结果这种新糖果大获成功。到了1930年代末期，哈瑞堡已经有400多名员工了。那么他们每天生产了10吨的糖果。最后来看3个单字 ，fairly。Fairly 这个副词表示相当、还算或是有点，意思跟 quite 很相近。那 Jeff 老师说的 somewhat 这个副词，它可以表达有点或是稍微。再来看 attraction 它表示吸引力，或者是指有吸引力的事物或是地方。那么 employee 表示员工或者是受雇者。好啦，那以上是这个讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny。在今天的课程中，我们要介绍5个文法重点。第一个是 so 的用法，第二个是 nothing but， 第三个是 while 做连接词，表示虽然、尽管。第四个是片语动词 take off， 第5个是过去完成式 had 加上过去分词。首先，我们来学习 so 的用法。so 可以做连接词、副词等等，有许多用法。以下介绍几种常见用法。第一种是做连接词，表示因此、所以。例如 ，The restaurant was fully booked, so we went to another one。那间餐厅都客满了，所以我们去别间。第二个是当连接词来表达以便，用来说明目的。那它的用法是 so that 主词加动词，其中的 that 可以省略不用。例如 He lowered his voice so his mother couldn't hear。他降低音量，以便妈妈不会听到他说话。第三个用法是当副词，表示像这样。例如I have a cat named Totoro。我有一只猫，名叫龙猫豆豆龙。Why is your cat so named？ 为什么它会被取这样的名字呢？另外，也可以用句型 so 加上 be 动词或助动词加上主词，表达赞同，说明某人或某事物也是如此。例如 I had a coffee this morning。我早上喝了一杯咖啡。So did I。我也是。接下来，我们来学习 nothing but， 它表示只不过、只是，那意思跟 only 相同。例如There's nothing but a key in the envelope。那个信封里只有一只钥匙。接下来，我们来学习 while 做连接词，表示虽然、尽管，意思相当于 although。 例如 ，While the car is old, it still runs well。虽然那台车很老旧，它还是能正常行驶。接着，我们来学习片语动词 take off， 可以用来表达飞机起飞、升空。那么引申的意思是事业起飞，突然成功。例如 ，Their business is starting to take off。他们的事业开始起飞了。最后，我们来学习过去完成式 had 加上过去分词来表达之前怎么样。那这是用来强调在过去某个动作或时间点之前就已经完成的动作或是事情。例如 ，By the end of last year, Ian had visited 20 countries。到去年底为止 ，Ian 已经去过20个国家了。以上是今天的重点整理，我们下次见喽 ！See you next time, bye.
欢迎收看就爱讲英文，
我是悠悠，
我是季安。
跟你说，我有个朋友一直跟我说他想辞职。
辞职啊，
辞职的英文怎么说？
叫做 quit。
Quit
my job。
Quit my job。
我不干了。
然后我就问他为什么？对，
他怎么说？
他说每天他面对 OK， 受不了。
OK， 对不对
OK
英文到底怎么说呢
OK
就是很困难的 difficult customers，
很困难的客人。
就这么简单。对，difficult 呢就是讲事情的话一样，就很难的。
很难的
OK， 那讲人的话就是金拍出力哦，很难搞，对，拍到底很难搞的，
很难搞。
对
但是 OK 有不同层面的啦。
对，
我们还是要分的，比如说
分等级
爱挑剔、势利眼，觉得有钱最大、老子最大、顾客至上那种，有没有？
爱挑剔呢，就是挑三拣四那种，
是
就是 picky， 很爱挑剔 picky customer。Picky
customer，
嘛是一种 OK，
嘿啊
势利眼觉得很了不起，
了不起哦
然后
怎么样
娘娘有钱，
嘿啊
对，那个呢就是 snobby
snobby
customer。I'm
customer。
rich, I'm snobby。
但是话说，虽然是 OK，但是我们还是要接待，
对，
哎，我们还是要赚钱嘛，对不对？
对，接待他们哈 ，You have to deal with difficult customers。
You have to deal with the difficult customers。
对，你还是要好好的接待他们，
对，因为他们有时候真的很讨厌，不是，他们有真的很好这样子。
很讨厌，直接讲嘛哈。They can be a pain in the neck sometimes。
They can be a pain in the neck sometimes。
对，
，in the
就
neck。
讨厌鬼啦 ，pain in the neck 就是脖子痛这样。对，
哎，很好玩的。
对，讨厌鬼
A pain in the neck， 讨厌鬼。
You are a pain in the neck。
你敢说我？
没有，不敢。
对啊，但是你知道抱怨怎么说呢？
抱怨没有用。
对，
抱
抱怨没有用
那就是
服务业就很
complain
可怜，对。
complain 是
Complain。
抱怨，那抱怨没有用。It's useless to complain
It's useless to complain
if you are in the service industry。
if you were in the service industry。
对，你如果身处服务业呢，那就没办法啦。Service industry。
Service industry 真的没有办法，但是如果改变不了别人，我们改变自己的心态，至少可以培养自己应对进退的技巧。
对，应对进退，待人处事，做人的技巧。
对，
有2个字，叫做 people skill。
怎么这么简
这么简单 ，people skills。
？People skills。
对，就是处理人事物的能力这样啊。所以 develop your people skills。
Develop your people skills。
对，
就是培养自己在
应对进退。
哇，你看我们好有正能量啊！
是的，都没有
是不是？
负能量
大家都可以好好接待 OK 咯。那接下来看我们的 live action。Hey, are you okay?
No, I really want to quit my job.
What? Why?
Every day I have to deal with difficult customers.
Picky and snobby customers can be a pain in the neck sometimes.
But it's useless to complain.
Yeah.
I'm in the service industry,
Yes.
you know.
Oh, listen. Try to stay positive. You have a great opportunity to develop your people skills, right?
Yeah, right.